All right, so this is a situation that I think everybody has encountered or they're gonna encounter. It's a splay leg. So this youngster didn't have any nesting material in the nest. I had a nest bolt pad in the nest, but the parents knocked it out and they raised one baby. If the other one was there, it wouldn't have happened like this. But now it has splay legs because there was no nesting material, and the weight of the parents kind of pushed the legs, and we need to correct that. So to do that, the easiest way is to have two bands, snap-on bands, and then this is a string from the feed bag that or any string you can get. I just use the one from the feed bag. You can also fix it with just putting two bands on that, since this is young enough. But I only put two bands on birds if they're inbred. So we're just gonna put this band on. This is so we'll check back on it, see if it fixes the problem here. 11052. So I just put that band on the bird. Okay. So what we're gonna do with these two bands is tie the string. So the leg should be like right here, right about there. So we'll say about that much. So that's how big we're gonna make our string to be. Okay. Maybe like an inch or so. So about there. Not a rocket science. If I mess up, I'll just do it again, but we'll check if this works. So about there is where we want it. We'll check on the bird once we put it on here. So I'm just going to cut the axis here with a knife. Be careful not to cut your hand. And instead of using the knife to cut it, I'm going to use scissors. Make it easier. Should have done that to begin with. But anyways, so here we go. That's what we want, and we don't want it to get loose. And this youngster is not going to have that much strength. So it's going to go on the bird right about there. We're going to hold the legs like this. So let's go ahead and put it on. Just snap on. It's big enough where it could slide out, but when you put the other side out, it's going to help keep it inwards. So just put it on the other leg, and say it correctly. Right. So as you can see, it's going to work like that. It's going to keep the legs from shifting out. So when you put the youngster down, see, did you see the legs where they were all across? Now it's going to bring them into the correct position. So there it is right there. It's loose enough where it's not going to mess with the circulation for the bird. But just keep an eye out. You can make it a little bigger if you want and put it on above on the higher part of the leg, like right here if you want. But this is what is actually going to keep the legs coming in the correct position where they should be. So we'll leave it on for a couple of days and check back on the youngster, how he's doing. Once again, the band number is 11052. Okay, there he is. He or she, I don't know.